All right, I got a little story about something that happened to me today. Um, you know how there's like the archaics dude and the quantum of conscious dude, and they talk about how everything is a simulation. You know, like we live in a video game, right? That's what these two guys talk about, and a lot of other kind of truther dudes do talk about that also. Well, I'm going to tell you a story about why that may be true of something that happened to me today. I went to the video game store to pick up video games after my I got paid today. So I was like going to pick up something. I am not a Harry Potter fan at all. Never. I've never seen one movie. Not ever seen one movie. I know that it's super popular with all the little kids and stuff, right? You know, and the truther dudes, more the Christian type ones, are always like, oh, it's evil, it's satanic. Well, anyway, I go and trade this game, right? And I'm gonna pick up this Hogwarts thing. I'm like, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna check it out. Well, anyway, when I went to go pick it up, there was this game from 4 years ago, and it was freaking awesome. I rented it when the video stores were actually still open, and I've never been able to find the game again, and there it was. So I'm like, cool, and it was only $20. So I didn't get the Hogwarts thing, right? And that I know nothing about whatsoever. So anyway, I get it all the way home, install it in my PlayStation 5. It's a PS4 game, but they work in the PS5. Well, the thing won't install. It won't. It's broke. It won't work. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna go get that Hogwarts game that I initially started off to get, and get the credit back on this $20 game and put it towards the Hogwarts thing, the magical satanic video game for kids. So I go back to the video game store. They give me the credit, and then I buy this Hogwarts thing, right? Well, I tried to trade this other video game I had that also was giving me problems, and it didn't work well. For some reason, on my PlayStation 5, this thing would cut out, and then you'd have to restart it and resave and restart and resave. And the lady at GameStop, after she sold me the Hogwarts, I've got the Hogwarts game, right, that I know nothing about. She's like, oh, just take it back to Mega Replay where you bought it, and they'll give you the full price for it back. And you won't. And they will only offer me $15 for it. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't even want to mess with it. I was already here. And so I go clear back to Peoria, Illinois, and I'm going to take this game back to get the full credit for it. Well, I walk in, I kind of browse for a little bit, and the place is freaking packed with all these little Zoomer kids everywhere buying video games and just browsing. It's kind of a hangout spot for the kids in Peoria. Well, anyway, I find these two games I want because I'm going to trade this game, right? And I go get in line, and I'm kind of looking around, not paying attention to much what's going on. I'm looking at the stuff on the shelf while I'm in this huge freaking line. And the kid in front of me turns around, and he looks exactly like a fat, chubby Harry Potter. He has a sweater on with a big, giant collar. He's got the perfectly round glasses. His hair is exactly a freaking bowl cut. And he's got this real light mustache and kind of scraggly beard, like if Harry Potter let himself go to shit. And I was like amazed. I'm in there in line just going, oh my God, man. What are the odds that Harry Potter, all day long, my concentration's been on Harry Potter. And I get in line out of nowhere, and there's a kid who looks just like him. I wish I had a picture of him. He looked exactly like him, but chubby. So anyway, Harry Potter gets his video game in front of me and leaves. And the young gal, she's probably early 20s, I just jokingly go, I looked at her and I said, was that Harry Potter's chubby brother? And she looked at me real funny, and then she smiled. She goes, "Oh my God, I didn't want to say that." And I said, "I swear to God, I just bought that Hogwarts game today. And what are the odds of Harry Potter being in front of me at the video game store?" And she laughed so hard that she made a squeal sound. And I made my purchase and left. And I was just shaking my head the whole time. Maybe there is something to the simulation. And anyway, I'm going to play this game. And here you go. Here's one for people to chew on. What if this game today that it comes out, it's so popular and all the little kids are going to play it at once, and me, and you do spells in the game? What if all these spells start coming true and break through the veil? I don't know. Something to think about. Let's end it at 6 minutes.